Hey there all YouTubers. Ever since I seen this grill stone, I knew it was going to be a game changer for me and my setup in the Weber Kettle. I've used it with the standard Weber charcoal baskets. I even stacked them on top of each other, a double-decker charcoal basket in the opening. And I've used the vortex ring. I showed you guys that, and if I had a slow and sear, I would use that also. But the thing about this is everybody's so fascinated with using charcoal baskets that with the design of this thing, you're not utilizing the full capabilities of the amount of charcoal that you could actually put into the Weber Kettle. So today I'm going to attempt to do that. I'm going to fill this up. I'm going to get as much charcoal in that kettle as possible. Be using original Kingsford 18.6 pound bag. I'm curious to see how much charcoal I can actually get in here. And I'll be using the PID stoker unit there. And what I have here is, it's not a basket, but it's small hole expanded metal to keep the small pieces of briquettes falling through, and a piece of expanded metal here just as a little barrier so no ash and the charcoal stays away from the inlet there where the fan is going to be blowing. And the grill stone opening will be over here, and this is all going to be filled with charcoal. I mean, I should get, I don't know, how long you think? I don't know. It's early. Temps are cool here. Temps are about 47 degrees, maybe barely reach 50 today. So this should be a good test on fuel consumption and the longevity of the load of fuel. Now, you guys saw what I did last time with the kettle. Got a few issues. I had lots of leaks. So what I did is I had to put a gasket around the lid there. Gasket around the lid because this kettle, it took a tumble off of the porch here in the summer. Same with the Weber Silver Mountain, that took a tumble. It's all busted up. This kettle's all busted up. The lid's all busted up. So I had to put a gasket on there. Now I was also getting some leaks out of the vent, top vent. Put some aluminum furnace tape. Alright, let's see how much charcoal we could get in this thing. Alright folks, well, look at all that charcoal. I mean, can you see there's just a little bit left in there. I could probably jam it in here, but hey, I don't want to be ridiculous about this situation here. But this is pretty crazy. Almost, I'd say that's about, I don't know, almost close to 18 pounds, at least 17 and a half. I don't know, maybe a little less than a pound, so maybe 17.5 pounds in there. Seem a little ridiculous? Well, you know, we're going for the ultimate low and slow. Now I'm going to be setting the temp at 225 on this, so this should run for I don't know, days, right? I don't know, we'll see. Okay, I got that big chunk of thermal mass, that grill stone in there. Got my stainless steel grate on there with the wide opening. And since we're going for 225 as our target temp, I'm going with 6 pieces of briquettes. Alright, using a torch, getting them lit. Now, will this work? Will there be enough airflow from that fan I don't know. We're trying it, man. We're gonna try it and see what happens. If it works, it's gonna be the ultimate low and slow. There's no basket that could hold this much fuel. Well, at least not in a kettle. So, I don't know, the design of that grill stone, it just allows for so much charcoal in there. Why even mess with a basket? Just dump it in. Alright, let's get them in here. That looks pretty good. Alright, let's get the PID controller set. 225. Alright, hear the fan kicking in. Got that clipped on there. Now remember, I drilled that hole down low. Got one more thing here. I put a stack on it, man. Check that out. Sealed up nice and tight. I got a stack on there. Will it work? I don't know. Looks cool though. Alright, I got a little bit of smoke coming out of there already. Got my little magnet here that I was closing that up, but if I need to, I could just put that on there like that. Will it work? I don't know. Sure looks badass though right now. Hopefully I don't have any leaks. Alright, we'll see what happens here. Now the one thing about just having that hole drilled in there, like I said in the last video, I was getting some wind and it was blowing onto the sensor there, and it was giving me some false readings, and the fan would kick on when it shouldn't be. So hopefully putting this stack on here, it's going to eliminate the wind blowing in, and also it'll give a draw. Hopefully it's, you know, kind of similar to the stick burner, you know, down low. You know, I talked about this. Heat comes up and accumulates and then up and out. Alright, see what happens here. Well, we're coming up to temp, 212. Check it out. Look at that stack. Still getting some leaks around the lid. Look at that. I guess there's not a lot of weight on that to push that gasket down, but it's better than nothing. Like I said, that kettle's all busted up from falling off the porch here. I'm happy with it though. Pretty cool. I will be cooking something a little later on this thing. So there it is. My heavy metal kettle. We're holding steady after 15 minutes here. 225. That PID controller is doing its job. That stack I added is doing its job. Well, I just want to say, if something seriously goes wrong here, I'll let you guys know. And I just want to tell you that modifying your kettle like this and destroying your equipment is not recommended. I'm only experimenting here, people. This is not advised. You know, do not destroy your equipment.